This video will contain some spoilers for Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and a little bit of Boruto, so just a heads up on that. This is no surprise to anyone if you follow me on Twitter or if you know me in real life. I fucking hate Boruto. Boruto is an absolute shit stain on what I still believe is a great battle shonen anime in Naruto. I think Naruto and Naruto Shippuden get way more shit than they deserve. For some reason, people stick up for Boruto and try to defend it and act like, oh no, it's good, this is good. And then turn around and act like Naruto was shit. Boruto is complete garbage. For the longest time now, I've been thinking maybe Boruto's bad just because of the power scaling. That's always what I thought the major issue was. There was never a Boruto villain that felt like a legitimate threat because there were always other characters that can show up. There were always other characters that were stronger than Boruto. You have Naruto still alive, he's still around, he's still in the village. Shikamaru is still around. Sasuke is still around. Kakashi is still around. You have a ton of characters that are strong enough to beat any villain that Boruto is strong enough to beat. These are all characters that, without a doubt, are stronger than Boruto. So why would I care about any of the villains that Boruto fights? In the original Naruto, and even throughout a lot of Shippuden, you didn't really see Naruto taking on the big bad. Naruto and Sasuke fought Haku while Kakashi took on Zabuza. While Naruto was out fighting, Sasuke and Gaara and all these other characters, you had characters like the third Hokage stepping up and fighting Orochimaru. You didn't have to worry about Naruto fighting the biggest, strongest enemy because you knew Naruto wasn't there yet. He had potential, but he wasn't the strongest ninja. Now, where Boruto, we know, has that potential to become the strongest ninja, he's always the one fighting the main villain. Konohamaru does nothing. Naruto, they've relegated to doing paperwork. He's nothing. Shikamaru, I don't even know what you're doing. You're just watching Naruto do paperwork. I don't know. Waste. Either way, whatever the biggest, baddest villain is right now, Boruto has been the one to fight that villain. It doesn't do anything for me because I know even if Boruto somehow lost the fight, there's like 5 other ninja that can go get the job done. And if Boruto does beat them, it just means that villain was kind of shit. And there were so many people that could have beat them. The only good arc of Boruto so far was the Chunin exams. And the only reason that it was okay is because it's Boruto versus a bunch of similar level ninja. And there's no lives at stake. It's very feasible to believe that Boruto could beat everybody his age and pass and become a Chunin. It's also very believable that Boruto could lose and not become a Chunin, and you see all these other ninja his age progress beyond him the exact same way we saw in Naruto. He could lose those fights without dying, so it's not an irrelevant fight. It's still compelling because I don't know who's gonna win. That arc ends, of course, with a villain invading, breaking up the exams, fighting, and those fights were great. They were animated beautifully at the end. Visually, the best thing we've seen out of Boruto by a mile. But in that big fight, Naruto is a damsel in distress. He's captured, he's rendered irrelevant, he can't help. So it goes back to relying on Boruto to fight the main villain, and you still have some other characters helping Boruto out. That's the one good arc, and the reason is because Naruto was rendered useless. Every other arc has been irrelevant because Naruto's been there. He just hasn't cared enough about the fight to go help because it just hasn't been a threat. At least that's what I thought up until the most recent episode, which at the time of recording this is episode 172. I'm recording this video strictly because of how terrible episode 172 of Boruto was. I watched it last night and I've just been stressed out for 24 hours thinking about this episode. We have the Iwabe, Denki, Metal Lee squad out there who's like the fifth most important squad of Genin, so who gives a shit? That trio goes to the hospital to check on Boruto. While they're there, they encounter some other child who we've never met before, who's completely irrelevant, who's scared to have a surgery. And that's it. That's the whole character. And from there, this D-tier squad of Genin get a trading card from this child. They bring this SSR Orochimaru trading card to Orochimaru to get his autograph. This isn't a filler episode. This is at the very least, an anime canon episode. That this awful, irrelevant Genin squad is going on a mission to get Orochimaru to autograph a trading card. That goes so much further beyond just a power scaling or plot issue with Boruto. It's just bad. Boruto is not a good show at all. If you defend it, that's okay. You're wrong. I'm 172 episodes in. I'm still watching it. It's not good.